Hi Taurus, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of April, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month, it's inspired in the current passionate Aries season we are on. And if you would like to know more details about it, you can read in the description box, or you can email me with your questions. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Taurus, here for the month of April, you're advised to slow down a little bit, to take things on a more slow, gradual energy, to be wiser in your strategies and in your decisions, to not rush and fall into impulsive behaviors. Just because I feel like as you walk, in a more steady, slow rhythm, you're going to be realizing and acknowledging information, attracting to you the resources and the truths you need to then know where to go, what to choose, what to do. And I say this because I feel like for some of you there might have been recently here a moment where some turmoil might have been experienced, that you're leaving behind here feelings of destruction, feelings of things falling apart, feelings of things not working, feelings of things, out of the blue, happening. And many of these energies that were felt in your past due to the tower moments had this subconscious were this kind of subconscious manifestation of this agitation inside, of this restlessness, of this desire to break things apart, of this desire to destroy in a certain way certain things, because the way they were built, they were not truthful, or they were just not serving you. So what you have subconsciously destroyed out of your life, it's important to understand that there was a relationship between an event or a situation that fell apart with your own desires to have that happen, even if consciously that seems like wrong or impossible for you to have desired that. So think about a huge recent problem, and I say recent, it can be, the last months up until 1 year, something that still holds a lot of energy on the present time, because you're still kind of rebuilding from this. You're still dealing with the consequences of whatever this tower energy was. Think about what this means for you, and then think about really if whatever it is that has been broke down, if it didn't contribute it to moments that you're now experiencing where you have more friendships, more of a social life, more happiness, more joy, more celebration, more togetherness, more stability on your own ways, being stability in terms of creating profound ties here with people, creating your own ideas, turning your ideas and your imagination into realities. What it is that after this tower you have created that has been a huge source of happiness, of joy, of help. I feel like many of you Taurus are so into this vibration of enjoying life to the fullest, that in April sometimes it can be felt like, why am I happy? You can catch yourself in moments where you feel extremely happy and positive, and it's like you don't recognize it. Why am I happy? Or you feel guilt or shame for being happy when you're not supposed to. Be aware of this. And I also feel like for many of you Taurus, there's this feeling of your happiness bothers people. Your happiness bothers those around you, because they also don't seem to understand what's happening with you, why you're glowing, why you're, celebrating without specific reasons to celebrate, or why are things happening to your favor. What has changed with you, Taurus. I feel like you're very enigmatic during this time for certain people because they see a difference in you and yet they cannot really identify it with something, you know, like, oh, this person is happy because she's in love, or because she found love, he found love, or because money is going well, or because there's this huge promotion at work. They just don't seem to be able to identify why. And many of you Taurus also don't know why you feel so good. Some of you might know, others of you don't. Either way, it's because you allowed the Tower to happen. We invited the Tower happened, it was harsh, and now it's delivering you happiness, and now it's delivering you huge blessings. And I feel like many of you, it's okay if you feel like people try to undermine your happiness, your confidence, your trust, whatever it is that you're creating for yourself that feels amazing. And I feel like for some of you, it's just that it bothers people, not, you know, and I don't feel like it's because they don't want you happy or because they're envious or jealous of you. It's more like a feeling like they desire that for themselves, you know, that glow, that, you know, that cheerful mood, that party mode that you seem to be on constantly during April. It's like they're triggered by your positivity and by your happiness because they're not, you know, owning that in themselves. So don't take it personally. I feel like for some of you Taurus, the advice here is for you to not take it personally when someone does not seem to understand or really be on the same page as you are. You are establishing here something at your own rhythm again. Don't rush it. You're building something very, very positive. This could be an amazing relationship, an amazing job, an amazing business, an amazing idea, something you're working in and you're establishing and giving a lot of positive energy, thoughts, emotions towards, is going to, you know, work out for you big time. So just let it unfold. I feel like many of you Taurus, this is about you just letting something unfold. So if you're in love, let this love unfold naturally. Let it happen naturally. If you're winning at something, let this positive events, opportunities unfold and show you in their own time what's next, what's coming next, what's going to be asked from you next. Because I feel like one of the challenges is in you allowing things to unfold, so you not wanting to rush anything, or you either not wanting you to rush in anything, or you to be in this energy of control and then create a huge level of resistance and defensiveness against things that are actually very, very good for you. With the Seven of Wands, you still have here some defensiveness, some mechanisms of resistance against positive things that happen in their own natural course. It's the natural course of situations, not knowing where it's going to lead you because you're not necessarily in control of them, you're just experiencing them. This is scary for some of you, and it feels like a huge effort for many of you to just, you know, allow it to find its point of balance here with the Six of Pentacles, where then you will feel like there's this equal sense of you doing and you receiving, you doing and you receiving. You have done enough. Now it's time for you to receive. That is also that. For some of you, you're in a moment where the universe and spirit just wants you to relax and receive because you have done enough. So whatever blessings you're experiencing, positive things you're being given, let it. It's your compensation after a huge, disturbing moment here. Let good things come to you. I feel like for many of you, it's like you are in, there's this beautiful energy of you are in God's grace. I don't know exactly, but it's like that feeling of you being very protected. You're being very protected right now, and spiritually recognized here for something you have done, for a certain growth, mastery over your own, you know, evolution as a human being. There's just something that, spiritually speaking, in which you're looked after immensely. So, and those things that are coming to you, despite the fact that you have worked for them, despite the fact that you know, you acknowledge this or not, and other people acknowledge that or not, spiritually, you're recognized. There's a feeling of you're entering into months where there's a lot of emotion here. So I feel like some of you Taurus will be moved by things happening, by situations unfolding, things happening to you that feel like more than what you expected, more than you ever believed you would receive and you would experience, and it's going to move you tremendously. And there's a lot of emotion here. So it's going to be an interesting kind of months ahead here for many of you, and it starts now. And it starts with many of you just opening your heart, opening your mind, and allowing those things here to come. But also, I feel like it's very important for many of you to be in this slow indulgence of this happiness, of those gifts and rewards. Many of you also in the slow establishment of something, but steady. It's like, you know, many of you Taurus, this is about a huge honeymoon phase where you're in love with life, you're in love with yourself, you're in love with your work, maybe you're in love with someone, whatever it is. There's a huge honeymoon experience here coming in, and you're allowed to enjoy that honeymoon. You're allowed to enjoy that phase, I don't know, slowly. It's like there's something here about you really taking your time with something, your sweet, nice time with something, because you deserve it and because it's going to create more balance in your life to have it happen this way right now. Maybe because before you were in the go, 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 the do, and impulsiveness and the not having time for anything. And now you can stop and have this relief where you can just enjoy things. Maybe you have worked really hard to have money. Now you can enjoy this money. Now you can spend this money. You know what I mean? Or now you can have time to be with your friends properly, with your family properly, with your children properly. So it's a huge beneficial period that is coming in here for many of you. I hope you have a great month. I hope you have liked this video. Please let me know in the comments below. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.